great miracle of a tree.
In an earlier video, we talked about tree with movement music. Today, we'll talk about tree with Thinkblocks. There are three sizes of Thinkblocks: large, medium, small. Tree is written on a large Thinkblock. Fruit and trunk written on medium sized Thinkblocks. Seed is written on a small sized Thinkblock. We were talking about a miracle of how a tiny seed became a large tree. We wonder how seeds can become large trees. Humans can get oxygen from trees. Trees can give fruits to humans.
And I talked about trees with Thinkblocks. While the blocks look very simple, it's based on the distinction system relationship perspective method developed by Cabrera Research Lab. Dr. Derek Cabrera talks about 4 universal patterns of thinking, which are distinctions, systems, relationships, and perspectives. Let us talk about the tree with the 4 patterns of thinking. So we can look at a tree and distinguish it from other living beings. We can look at the parts of the tree. So the roots, trunks, and the other parts of the tree form a system of parts. Then we can talk about relationships. For example, the relationship between trees and humans. We can also talk about a perspective such as looking at a tree in wonder. So these are the 4 simple patterns of thinking that we can use to think about any concept or idea. So patterns can be used again and again, and they give a systematic way of structuring information. So Ananth and I have used Thinkblocks and DSRP for a long time. I'm a certified to the last level in the DSRP method. We also use online tools such as Plectica for using DSRP. In fact, any visualization we do, we keep the DSRP patterns in mind. So more on DSRP later, but the key idea here was we can introduce concepts in different ways. So we can use theater tools like music, dance, and so on, but we can also use visual and tactile tools. And in both of these cases, it's more enjoyable to learn about new concepts. We can explore more freely. So for example, the different blocks and set them apart from each other and invite the learner to rebuild the model. So rebuild and talk may be a more enjoyable way of revising or reviewing information, and we don't have to keep asking them questions. What is this, and what, when, where, and so on. So this is a quick introduction to Thinkblocks and how we can use visual tools and theater tools to encourage narration and expression by learners. So more about visual tools, including Thinkblocks, in our future videos. Thank you.
Miracle of a tree.